Hi. Hi, I'm Tracy Kerrigan with Pampered Chef, and I am going to show you our brand new Spring 2021 donut hole pan. Here you go. It's got the beautiful background like our other bakeware, and we are going to make donut holes in it this morning. All right, so it comes with the donut, or well, it doesn't come with the, there's a kit you can get that has the scoop, the donut mix, and the donut pan, or you can buy them each separately. So here is our donut mix. This is brand new also. This is the first time for me to use the pan, so this ought to be pretty fun. All right, let's move this out of the way. And I have the world's smallest kitchen, so I'm trying to find different angles so you can see everything. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing now. All right, so it tells us to preheat the oven to 350, which I've already done. And then we are going to combine the milk, the butter into this. All right, here we go. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had my butter laid out. So I already melted a stick of butter earlier just so that I had it done. So our family, we like butter over oil, and this says that we could either use a 1/4 cup of melted butter or a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, so we use butter. All right, so it wants us to a cup of milk, which I've already got ready in our handy little measuring cups. Aren't these cool? They stack. There's a set of them that stack, and I don't know if you can see in there, but you can easily see the measurements. All right, let's put it into our. All right, and then it just says stir until smooth. All right, so I'm going to use our regular whisk, but I do want to show you. We just got our little whisk in. I'm told that Pampered Chef have these before, but I've never seen it, so it's pretty cool. It's really tiny, so I'm not going to use it for this one, but I used it this morning when I made scrambled eggs. We will just use the big one and get it all stirred together. It's pretty easy. I've seen people make these donut holes with chocolate frosting, vanilla frosting, cream cheese frosting. I am going to just use sugar, plain old sugar. All right, well, that was easy to mix. I don't know if you can see in here. Like I said, I already preheated my oven, so we've got that going. There's a couple more just to make sure it's all smooth. Alright. I love our whisk. Okay, so now we simply use one of our scoops. So the instructions are interesting on this. It says the easiest and less messy way to fill your donut pan is by using a resealable plastic bag with a corner snipped off, or our Pampered Chef decorating bag. I do have a decorating bag. I just didn't pull it out from the cupboard because I just now read the instructions right before I went live. So I've seen people use the scoop. I don't know if you're familiar with these, but we have 3 of them. We've got the large, the medium, and the small. The small is about 1 tablespoon, which is what we're going to use today. Medium is approximately 2 tablespoons, and the large is 3. They're super cool because you can just use them with one hand. All right, let's see if I can do this where you can see. Can you see my donut pan? All right. So I wish I had someone in the kitchen to talk to while I was doing this. I don't know if I can look at the camera at the same time I scoop. I don't think I'm that talented, but I'll try. So the donut pan itself makes 24 donut holes. That's a lot. And before I got on live today, I was looking up recipes because I thought, I could pre-make some donut holes. Sorry, my cat just did something. See? My cat's talking. Can you see my donut hole pan? Sorry. Our house is really quiet this morning. Normally, the birds would be squawking, the dogs would be barking, cat meowing, but everybody is being super cooperative and quiet. I am not sure why, so take advantage of it. And here in just a little bit, if you hear him screaming, we will just ignore him. All right, sorry, I'm slow at dipping these in there, but I thought it would be fun just to show you that you just do these little scoops with one hand. I've never had one of these until the last couple months when I started doing Pampered Chef. I bought one, and my favorite one is the large one for chocolate chip cookies, because the cookies are like monster size. And then I use the medium one for when I do melon balls or watermelon balls. The other day, I used the large one to make meatballs, and that turned out pretty good. I should have posted a picture of that. And I probably should rename our page, instead of Cooking with Kerrigan's, The Messy Ones, because I am the world's messiest cook. And it's kind of a little joke in our house. I usually wait till my husband's home to do stuff like this, because then he cleans up after me. And luckily, he will be home this evening. Unluckily for him, I don't think our donut holes are going to last. I don't know. I'm getting low on batter, but I have only 3 donut holes left to go. When we first got this in, the biggest question everybody kept asking was, will the donut holes turn around? And they do. So the pictures I've seen, real low. It says it takes 10 to 12 minutes to cook. I'm not going to make you guys stay live while we do that, but I will put them in the oven here in a minute. Not yet. And I'll post a picture when they're done so you can see what they look like. There, see, I told you our house is noisy. There would be Mitch barking for us. I have just a little bit of batter left, so I don't want to waste it, and I don't think I can make a whole nother one, so I'm just going to kind of fill this in. Just a few little ones. My house is going to smell so good before I go to the ranch today. I'm supposed to be watching our weight this week. I don't think this is really helping, because it's probably full of carbs and sugar, but it is going to be so good. Sorry, told you the dogs would bark. All right, I think that is plenty. Let's wipe off a little bit. And I tell you, I'm going to put them in the oven, like I said. But there's one more thing I wanted to show you before you guys go. I kind of just want to try it myself. But I just got my whipped cream maker, and I'm going to make some whipped cream because I ran out, and I love it in my coffee. So give me one moment. And before I put these in the oven, I will mention, I forgot to mention this, but I did this before I went live. I brushed each of the donut holes, little cubby holes, used our basing brush, and I had a little bit of vegetable oil and got them all soaked in there. That way. I usually like to do the top of things when I do cupcakes, just so that mine don't stick because I make such a mess. Alrighty, I'm gonna put these in the oven. Hang on one second. Our kitchen is small. Here's our oven. Alright, we're gonna set the timer. Let's see, it says 10 to 12 with my oven. I'm gonna go 11. I've got my bag of sugar ready, so that when they come out of the oven, I'm just going to stick them in here and shake, shake, shake. We're going to leave some plain. I pulled these out. These are also from our new spring products. We've got the huge pasta tongs. Aren't these neat? They're really nice. Great size. We do a lot of pasta in our house. I'm kind of excited to try this. And then we have the little mini ones. Look at that. These we've probably used several times already in the day. They were awesome little ones. Now, this one, I can never say the word. I should give a prize for anybody that knows what these are. I'm going to read it to you. They are sauté tongs. I hope I said that right. We do not do a lot of shrimp, and that's what I'm told a lot of people use these for, but I can see using them for other things. I have not had the opportunity yet. Just wanted to show you those. And I don't think I have showed you our new vegetable produce bags. At first when I got them, I wasn't too excited because I thought, these look like what I wash my mask in. You know, you take your mask off, you put them in and put them in the wash. But I got excited this week. I bought some asparagus and grapes, and I put my asparagus in one of these bags, and I put them in the drawer, and for the first time ever, and we eat asparagus a lot, the little green tips did not flake off in my vegetable drawer, and they stayed so fresh. I've also tried them with my grapes. I've got people telling me they put cherries in them and all sorts of stuff. So I will be trying the cherries later because I've got the new cherry pitter I can't wait to try. But if you have not seen these, I highly recommend them, especially if you eat as much asparagus as we do at our house. We eat a lot. All right, this is just for fun. I hope you'll stay with me. And let's see. I know I see a couple comments, and I'm sorry. I might have to get on and read them in here in a minute. But this is the whipped cream maker. Now, it's been around. It's not new. I've just not ever used it. I've never had one. I didn't even know, really, we had it until a couple weeks ago when I saw it, and I had to have it. I looked up the instructions before we started, and it tells me I need 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. So let's pour in our heavy whipping cream. All right. Then it says a tablespoon of powdered sugar, which I've already gotten ready. There's the tablespoon. Here's our little measuring spoons. I think I talked about those quite a bit. They're also one of our favorites in our kitchen. It's got the little adjustable where you can go from a tablespoon up to just a teaspoon. They're really handy. Like I said, we have a really tiny kitchen, so space is limited, and if I can condense, I condense. So that is pretty cool. And let's see, it says a teaspoon of vanilla. So I think I'll still use this one. We'll go up to the teaspoon mark. I forgot to get it out, so I'll just head into my cupboard. Now, we're going to be spoiled because I still have our pure vanilla from the holidays. Pampered Chef just had it over Christmas, and if you were lucky enough to get you some, this stuff is amazing. And you only have to use about half as much as what it calls for when you're using this stuff, so I'm just going to put in half a teaspoon. All right, so now here's the fun part. Like I said, I've not done this, so kind of excited. And again, apologize for my dog barking. Mitchell, you want a cookie? Mitchell, do you want a cookie? Come here. All right, instructions. Put the lid back on. Can you see? I hope you don't have the shadow that I do. Here's the whipping. Got it on. The lid's on. Now the instructions told me all I gotta do is just pump it for a few minutes and it's gonna work. All right, so let's try it. Let's make sure it's on tight. Let's see, it's I also saw it said that we could make butter with this. That is on my to-do. I'm gonna try butter. Wow, it's already foaming up. Oh my goodness. Let's make it a little thicker. This is pretty easy. I probably make it look hard just because my dogs are barking. All right, so it's been not quite a minute. but I can feel that it's already whipping up because it's getting... Wow. That looks good. I think let's do it just a little bit longer. I need to learn to multitask. I can't talk and make whipped cream at the same time. Woo. All right, that should be perfect. It is. Can you see? Oh my gosh, let me get a spoon. All right, are you ready to see this? Look. Look at that. Perfect whipped cream. Look at that. It's so thick, it doesn't even want to drip off my spoon. Alright, so I know this is really not cool, but I have to try it because it's the first time ever. Wow. That's dangerous stuff. That's good. Alright, so there we have it. We have made the donuts. Actually, they only have 4 minutes left and they'll be done. Heavy whipping cream. Cool. I've showed you some of the new products. I will say goodbye for now, and I will post pictures of my done donut holes on my VIP page. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.